What I'm about to present to you is pure conjecture. Plenty will say it's a load of bollocks. But I think you have to accept that what you say matters. If you saw someone about to jump off a bridge, what you say matters. Now, I've been an ethical marketer for 40 years, and ethical marketers seek out problems and solve them sustainably, and artists' sales are falling. So the results here are what I'm seeing in practice, but I don't know you, your art, or who you're selling to, and I don't know how committed you are, but it's free to dream, right? So let's. Imagine you sell £500 of art per month. So I'm going to take you through Transform to find, attract and excite serious buyers. Transform is my program that helps you to sell your art. So if you complete, when you complete stage 1 of Transform, you will better understand yourself, your value and your buyer. And maybe, okay, you get to like £600 per calendar month because you've gained a clarity of purpose. You know what you're doing, you know what you're for, you know where you're going. And that's kind of attractive just in itself. So stage 2 of Transform is where we work on your mailing list. When we get it populated with people who want to buy, and we have a process for getting them more engaged. So maybe you can get to £750 per calendar month because you're kind of visible to your new buyers, and that gives you a bit of confidence in the program. It's not major, but you can tell the difference. That's pretty cool. And the other thing about a mailing list is no one can take it away from you. So it's not like losing your Instagram account or something like that. But also that figure is, if we're growing your list, then that $750 per calendar month, it could be any amount, because if you measure it in 5 years' time, it'll be a much bigger list and so on. So it depends kind of when we measure it, but we're just playing with figures. So the next stage of Transform, we scientifically test your demand triggers and discover what to say so that buyers want your art. So a demand trigger is something that you say that causes demand, that triggers demand. So what is it you can say that means that your buyers want what you are offering? Okay, it's a demand trigger. So, and what we find is that 1 in 10 things that you say actually works as a demand trigger, and the rest is just kind of flannel. So we need to go out and it's different for everybody. It's different for every art. It's different for every artist. It's different for every market. Depends who you're selling to. So we have to kind of go out and test, and that marketing is testing. So we have to test. And the funny thing about that I keep hearing is, if you have 10 ads, let's say, and you try and predict which one is going to work, it definitely won't be that one that works. All right. So literally, super duper experts in marketing don't know what's going to work. We have to test. Okay. So once you get to the end of stage 3, we're not doing guesswork so much anymore. The testing shows you what works and gives you some confidence in saying the right things. Okay. So now, from the same effort, from the same amount of social media posting that you're doing, from the same emails that you're doing, you're still doing the same number of programs to your shows and so on. Now, you could get to 250 per calendar month just because your messaging is more effective. It reaches people more emotionally, more deeply, and more people share, more people comment, that kind of, you're actually connecting with people, which kind of is the point of art, really. So then stage 4, we actually ramp that up. We take the things that worked from stage 3 and we go again and we test again. So you maybe come out with, let's say, 7 things that you could say that we think qualify as demand triggers. Well, let's test those and see which 1 or 2 actually work. All right, so that your communication becomes a lot more simple as you go forward. Once you know, actually, this is what works. This is the concept that drives people. So there's the second round of testing, and you can see as well that this is not an easy button. This is something you do. This is a program that you go through so that you can discover what works for you, and it's obviously under my guidance, and I'll show you how to do it. But it's not. This isn't done for you. You have to do this. So even if you make small percentage improvements now, you've got an income stream. It's kind of a bit more regular. So you can feel it when you make a 5% improvement in whatever your sales process is. You can see it in the numbers. You can see it in the money. So here's, we're saying we're up to like 1,750 now per month. And then, having proven what to say that's effective, we can now run ads because the money works. If you run ads to 10 different messages that don't excite your prospects, then you're just going to spend money, right? But if you know what works, you can run ads. And so we're going to run your hot demand triggers in ads to prospects who have shown buyer intent through their actions. Okay, so we set all that up. And here's where it kind of comes together to give you freedom. 3,250 per calendar month, like I say, no, absolutely not guaranteed at all. But this is the way that you can do less marketing and sell more of your art and end up kind of quite relaxed in the studio, knowing that there is demand, that people want what you're doing, that it makes sense to people, that you're connecting to people, you're communicating with people, your status is higher, and it feels good. All right. So then, okay, fine, whatever. But will it actually work for you? And so I have a lot of support in there to bring you through the program, because you will have lots of questions and you will have lots of kind of points where you go, oh, really? And those are the noises, and so it's delivered a step-by-step video training. That's me talking you through the process. I'm there, one-to-one coaching, and online support, all of that. And also, there's a no quibble guarantee. If within 30 days you think, you know what, this ain't working, it's not for me, whatever, then there's a no quibble satisfaction guarantee. You can just have your money back, and that's fine. No hard feelings. Okay, so it's kind of no risk. You can try it, see what happens. So that's it. Now, you can find it at sellyourart.blog. It's like the first option on the first page. You can click the button and go through. If you click that button, there's a load more information on what's included in the course and reasons why you should go forward with it. And you'll see there that I've said, and the reason I've kind of come through with this is that I'm about to make, so the current version is Transform 3. I'm about to make Transform 4, and that's going to be a much more, I don't want to say intensive, there's a lot more of me one-to-one in that to help people through. And so that kind of time's got to be paid for. I tried to make it, super affordable and whatever, and make it online support and whatever. But I'm really excited about getting one-to-one with artists and really kind of going through this process with people. So that's what I want to do with Transform. That's what's going to happen. So I'm recording this on, I don't actually know what the day is, just let me have a look. It is Tuesday the 11th of June at 11:04, 2024, obviously. At some point in the next few days, I'm going to switch it over from the current price, which is $297, to get on the course, or there's a payment program. So you can pay for it, I think. I can't remember whether it's over 4 months or over 6 months. So that's all going to finish. And then there's going to be like 3 versions of Transform. There's a version that is just basically, here's what you do, like an ebook. And there's going to be a version which is this. And then there's going to be a much higher level, which is getting up to £1,000-ish, which is where we do one-to-one and we go through the program together. So that's going to be the option. So if you want to get, so the 497 option in the future that's coming soon is the new price for the 297 version that I'm offering you here and now. So if you want to kind of get in on that and get it at the lower price, it's still the same amount of support and so on, then and there won't be a payment plan in the new version. So go do it if you want to do it. So I look forward to kind of working with you if that's what you want to do. Stay safe, sell art.